guys, what is up and welcome to another episode of Brew and Build. Today we're going to be working over here, but I have a couple things to show you first. We're going to be planning out the market today, just preliminary planning, nothing too crazy or special, but I think this is going to be a good area for the market. It's already pretty flat and stuff, but let me show you a couple things that I've been doing off camera. I've had a lot of inspiration to kind of spruce the place up, I suppose. But yeah, so you can see this path area. This is very diagonal. I don't really know if I'm going to actually keep it like this. I may put like a tree down somewhere to make the path kind of have to like veer around it a little bit. Maybe on this side. Just because this straight diagonal line feels a little funny. But phone's going crazy. But yeah, so this path is all connected up. Probably will change, but it's okay. I added this little thingy on the other side of this house. I think it's pretty nice. It's like a little garden thing. I think it's nice. Seeing the tomato plants, they look like tomato plants, and it's real nice. They're a little bright, I think. I may kind of desaturate the green a little bit, just a little bit. Same with this green. I may desaturate it a little bit so it blends better with these. But I don't know. I think it looks good. I really like this. It's just like a nice little backyard sort of thingy, garden thing. Just gives this house a little character. I thought I was going to put the door here, and so I'm very used to just not having to walk like that. And we're out of glass. So that's why half these houses don't even have windows. But this isn't really the main area I've been working on. As you can see, I got a little tree farm. The main area I've worked on is over here. Let me just start sprinting. Oh, yes. First, this. This was an idea by... give me a second. I'll remember his name. Agent Nimitz. That's who it's by. This is a well. He kind of suggested... I put a tree here as well. He kind of suggested to put a well in that area. And because it is kind of like the central portion of the town. I mean, like, there's all this area, and then there's all that area, and this is kind of the center. But I went and took it a little bit of a step further and made it more in the mindset of, I don't want all of these to be, you a flower. No, that's too central. Okay, whatever, that's fine. But so what I wanted to do with it was take it a little bit of a step further. And instead of just being, a regular old well, I wanted it to kind of signifies that maybe the hobbits weren't the first group of people that lived here, and this well was from that time. And so I wanted to make it kind of old, and it's in a little bit of a unique style with the little flare-outs on this top, and it's a little different than like what the hobbits have going on with their cobblestone stuff. And it's all sunken in, so maybe it used to be much grander, but it's sunken in to the swamp over time. That's kind of the idea I went with, and I think it's really cool. I think it's a really neat addition, and it looks really cool with shaders on. I gotta tell you, this place, it really does look cool. And we're gonna do a world tour here soon. I was thinking maybe episode 30 doing a world tour. And we'll probably slap some shaders on for that because shaders just make everything look really cool, in my opinion. Cool, but it's not something I want to play in. But yeah, if you want to know what this is, it's really, it's just like cobblestone stairs and slabs. But then there's a cauldron with water. And then this is a sign with a slab on top. So the slab actually, it makes it like look like it's all connected and stuff. And I think that's really cool. And then pressure plates on top. And I really like it. I did take some inspiration from Mr. QB. It was an old video of his. did like a top 10 well designs or something, and there's one that looks very similar to this. I altered it to match the style better and sunk it in and stuff and did a little bit to it. So it does resemble that a good amount. But yeah, so the well, this is one big addition. And I changed some of these trees around. Like we added these trees a bit, and then this one I made it so it's more leaning this way a little bit. And I think that looks really cool. And then just added this one, which is another leaning one. And these trees are really making this place come alive. And I think it's really cool. This area, this pathway down here is the main area I've been working on. And so I really just wanted to, obviously, I mean, we still got the sheep and llamas. I have no idea what to do with them. Maybe I might just set them free. Who knows? But I really just wanted to like frame this area in the sun setting. So we're going to have to cut this and freaking go to bed. But I really wanted to frame this pathway, make it look kind of wooded. And I thought it would be really cool looking. And so you kind of go, and it's just some nice little custom trees. They got this open area here. I don't know if I would want to add anything here. I don't know. Sleep. Monsters. Did another one spawn down here? Hello? Spider. Get out of here. It's the second time I've not been able to sleep because a monster has spawned down there. So I really wanted to frame that area out and give it a little bit more visual interest because we haven't really messed with this side very much. Did anything spawn? No. And I also added this dip here, similar to how we have that this dip in the middle of the. I'm just very anxious about creepers. Similar to how we had that dip down in the middle of the field there, just to add a little bit of visual interest. I added this dip down here, and I think it looks really cool. I think it adds a lot, just kind of gives that extra layer of depth and feeling. I think it looks really cool. And then added a tree here, a couple trees, brought this in a little bit closer to the path, and I think that added a lot in itself. And then these trees, I cannot tell you how long it took me to actually finally figure out how to make trees grow big. It's really not that hard, actually, if you just do cobblestone like right next to the sapling. And you can kind of control where it goes too. If you do like different, like multiple pillars, you'll kind of control which way the leaves go, which is very nice. But yeah, so I made this kind of like little grovey area here because I wasn't really sure what would go here, and I didn't really think anything really would fit. No building needs to go over here, I don't think. So I just made this like tree grove sort of doohickey, and I meant to make fences. But yeah, I have no idea what should go over here. Maybe we'll just have the pathway kind of run along the side of the building. But I thought about doing something along here just to naturify it. And we're going to get a lot of blue flowers this way, which is really annoying. It's the one thing about this biome that's really annoying. I know light blue dye is nice to have for our windows, but I have plenty. But yeah, I want to add these mushrooms. These are kind of like the things that I've added. This is what I didn't want to place it there, but that's fine. This is just what I've been adding to kind of give it a little bit more of a whimsical feel, because I feel like these red mushrooms just really whimsy it up. Yeah, well, that's that. Gonna have to go and grow some more. And I wanted to do a little bit of an experiment. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, man. I'm just gonna one vine right there. We're gonna see how much it spreads. I think it'll be actually really hilarious. And then we've got some. Okay, I wish like the grass hit block is huge compared to the block. Get that blue flower out of here. We'll put a green, yellow, colorblind. Yeah, we'll just do that. Sure. For now, that's fine. Add some little brown mushrooms. The only thing I don't like about mushrooms, well, you weren't there. Did I just add that? No, I only placed 2. All right. Well, whatever. But that helps. That makes it kind of fun. Makes it a little bit more naturey, I guess. So that helps fill that area a bit. And I know these trees are definitely much bigger than the rest of them. And I guess, I mean, I think that's okay. This one actually, no, it wasn't that one. It was this one. I think it was on camera it grew. This one grew just like this in this really cool shape, like with the Y almost. And that was like totally natural. I mean, I went crazy with the different things to put into it, but this tree is like my favorite tree, and it just grew like that normally, and it's beautiful. I love it. I was gonna do some stuff to the ground down there, like all this stuff, because I mean, the ground near a tree would not be like lush and stuff. That's why I mess it up along the ground. But we'll do that later, because I want to get into what today's episode is going to be about. If you guys like this, think this is good, let me know. If you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them, because I mean, this well idea was a fantastic idea, and I think it turned out really cool. And yeah, so I love hearing your ideas, and then being able to implement them into the world is really fun as well. To try and figure out how can I make this in the world, but in the style of our world. Let me grab some. Let's grab some netherrack. That's easy to break. How much do we got? Oh, we got plenty. I do have the new netherrack texture, and it's okay. I'm gonna put the plants and all that jazz back. Let's see. It's okay. I don't mind it. It's not my favorite, but I also don't hate it. So I know that's very extremes. Jungle is in here. Yeah. Oak. String. There you are. And then, fine. We'll just leave the rest. I don't remember what I was saying. But today we're going to be working on this, just laying it out, kind of laying out the surrounding area where we want it to be, and then also the idea. Like, I want to talk about the idea I've got currently, and then I wanted to make sure to open it up to you guys if you have any ideas for what the kind of feel of this area should be. I think I've got a neat idea. And now that I look at this hill comes out a heck of a lot farther than I thought it did. So that's both cool and might be interesting. Well, we can work with this. I mean, obviously, this is not going to be marshland. I don't really want this to be marshland area. I don't think it really needs to be. I don't think it really makes sense. It's the docks right there and stuff. So let's see. What I was thinking, what I'm envisioning is for this area to be probably flattened down quite a bit. Not this area will be flattened down, and this area will be flattened out as well, because I don't think this needs to be a hillside right now. Yeah, and we'll just do that for now, just so I can see it a bit. So what I'm thinking is kind of having a major stall area, and since this is so much bigger, I think we should have some more inset buildings like those and have that sort of theme extending out over this way. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I think what I'd like to do is take this curve and kind of like emulate it all the way around. Maybe kind of make like a. This is gonna be decent sized, and let's see. And we can keep this raised up area, maybe. I mean, I think we'll. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, we can, because we can make like this first area maybe not so much the market, but more like dock sort of stuff, similar to what's over there, but like a crane and stuff like that. And we still have to finish the dock in terms of making like boat port areas. At least I think we do. I just haven't really had any inspiration for that or any ideas for that, so I haven't really kind of thought of that much. It's not like I don't have ideas for it. It's just I don't have any that I think would be good enough to want to put in. So that's kind of why I'm holding off. There we go. That's kind of why I'm holding off. But yeah, so maybe we'll do that, and then I'm gonna actually flatten this real quick. Let me come back to you once I have the land a little bit the way I want it, and we'll continue from there. All right, guys. So I have filled everything in with dirt, and I have kind of laid out how I think the landscape is gonna go shape-wise. I don't know. Probably gonna round this portion out a little bit more, make it a little bit more like right here, because right now it's a little diagonal. But that's fine. We'll work with it. What I think I want, though, is kind of to... It's going to be kind of difficult. I think let's just get down. Don't ghost block me, please. Thank you. That's one thing I can't wait for, is to freaking have the ghost blocks taken care of. I think maybe we'll have an entrance like right here to a place, to a store, and then right along this area. I don't know what to do with this water source. I think I just get rid of it. Don't really think it needs anything. And maybe a corner. I'm really just kind of giving it a whirl right now, just kind of slapping stuff down. That's a lot of times how I plan, is don't really plan things out. Just kind of start slapping things down, get an idea for it. And so these will be like two bigger stores, two more important stores, or the house, like it's like a 2-story, like store on bottom, house on top. I think that could be cool. Be interesting compared to what we normally have here is like more 1-story situations. So I think that would be interesting. And then the house could even have like a 3rd story that it kind of enters up there. That's more like an attic storage or something, but has an entrance up top. Might be interesting to play with that idea. And I think this mound of dirt could just become something. It could become kind of a natural pathway to lead up this hill, potentially. Not really sure. But I do think I want, let's see, maybe right starting here to have kind of a somewhat circular feeling thing. I have no idea what that's gonna look so derpy. I bet it's not gonna look like a circle at all. Let's see here. But it's not bad. So it needs to probably go that way a little bit more. But I want it to be kind of circular. I don't want it to be a oh, what's it called? Sorry, sometimes when I build, I get really focused. I don't want it to be a just like a straight line. I would like it to be so I have an idea. I want it to be kind of like a circular, typical circular market, and I think that'll be good. But then the tricky part is I would like to have a fish market run down the center. So wherever the center would be, we'll just say maybe right here is the center. And then have a somewhat circular market, sort of doohickey thing. And then down the center is this one. So, and then that's what? 2, 1, 2, right like that. Yeah. So down the center is the fish market. So since their main export is fish, like fish are front and center. And it's kind of like a weird egg bean shape, but it's whatever. Doesn't need to be perfect because the stalls are all going to be different sizes and stuff, and it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, and we may have to make it slightly bigger. But that's kind of the idea. Is to have. I thought I could make it before the sun went down. Is to have more of a circular market that has a central path that has their main product of fish. And granted, we're gonna have to use our imagination before the update comes out, just because the fish is not gonna be around, and that's fine. But I want it to be a pretty straight line. What? Oh, I was so close. But yeah, I want it to be a pretty straight. This one? Yeah. Pretty straight line going down. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly, we got off there. It's okay, it's netherrack. It picks up nicely. Let's see if that looks like anything enjoyable to our souls at all. All right. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I think I will extend it this way more and make it maybe more of an oval so we have more room. So the center might be off center from the dock, which is fine. Adds a little bit of character. But then we can sort of, and this is not going to be very like in depth this episode. I just really wanted to get the plan out. But it's going to be stalls along here and then central stalls as well, if that makes sense. So we may have to make the pathway a little bit smaller, but I don't really want to. So I think I'll extend it over this way a little bit more and make it more ovular, and then run a path down the center as well. And I think that'll be good. I think that'll be neat. And then we can have the path continue on to that area. I have honestly no idea what's going over there. Legitimately no idea. If you guys have ideas for that, just go ahead, because I ain't got a clue. But yeah, I really wanted to tackle this because I'm thinking about starting a new area. I'm debating that right now because I mean we have been here for. I'm planning on being here until episode 30, and then kind of going with the way you guys want. If you guys like this area and you want to continue, and we still have stuff we can do here, which we do still have stuff we can do here, I'm sure we can find something to do. I bet. Then we'll stay here. But if you'd like to see more areas, we can always just set this project down and come back to it once we're a little fresher. So yeah, so let me know what you think about this idea, about this kind of ovular. It's not going to look like this dinky little egg. It's kind of funny because this little clay area looks like a little highlight on the egg. I don't know. Not going to have this egg shape. Going to be more ovular. And it's going to be very filled. It's going to probably be real cramped feeling as well. But I want it to be a decent size because, I mean, they've got a nice size port area. So I feel like they would have a good trading. I think they would have a good commerce. Because the town is, it's, I mean, it's decent size. I mean, you've got this living area, and then I want the living area to extend and being more back there as well. And so the living area in my mind is fairly large, and we still have up on this hill. I have no idea what to do up there either. But so the living area is pretty decent. It's not like a tiny town. And so I think the trading area should be pretty decent sized. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this. And also, if you have any ideas for stalls, I would love to hear them. I was thinking about doing kind of like, if you watch, there's the burp. We almost went a whole episode without it. If you watch Fwip at all, he does Minecraft building and such. He did stalls and then had his viewers kind of give ideas, and then whatever ideas he went with, he put kind of their name and made it like their stall. And I really like that idea. So if you guys would like to do that, feel free to leave comments down below about like the different ideas and stuff for stalls. And I think that could be a really fun idea to bring you guys into the world, because it just like it breaks that boundary between YouTube viewer and YouTube creator. And so, yeah, I think that'd be really cool to have you guys kind of participate and kind of give ideas as well. The fish stalls obviously are going to be there. So probably more the stalls along the outside of this oval-y thingy, eggy, oval-y, whatever thing. But yeah, so give me your ideas in the comments if you have any. And oh, great. You, come on. All right, whatever. Oy. Stupid. Who knows if that... I'll log back in and it's still going to be floating there. But yeah, guys, so I am definitely out of time for this episode. I just needed to get it out and get it recorded. And so, yeah, I hope you guys like what I'm doing with the trees and stuff. That's kind of what I imagine. This area, it's going to be really, once it's all fleshed out and done, that it's going to be very tree as well. It's going to be swampy, but it's also got a bunch of rolling hills and stuff. So it's going to be very foresty feeling too. I don't want it to be like straight up forest, but I want it to be something very naturey, very in with nature, I guess. And thank you again to Agent Nemitz for this idea. I think this turned out really good, and this area looks really cool now. And if you guys haven't seen his channel, he has a YouTube channel, and he's making some cool things as well. And so I definitely check him out. I'll put the link in the description below. Well, I should say if I remember, because I'm going to bed. And so, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you liked it. Give me some comments and feedback, and always love hearing from you. And if you like the video, leave a like in the real world, and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next episode.